Good evening. Who's ever gonna come on? Hold on 1 second. Not gonna wait. I'm right here. I gotta put my phone in. Oh, the digits. I have crooked fingers. I found that out. That's because I'm special. This hand too. Oh. Hold on. The wall. Here I am. Excuse me. It went up to 89 degrees here where I live today. 88 or 89. And it's only June 13th. Actually, today was the day that I met my husband, Peter, the fireman. I actually met him. I met him in 1977 when I was met my before I married my son's father, because I was, trying to get that beautiful home and white picket fence and all that good stuff. But yes, actually, no, that was because I wanted to get out of the house, and I thought that getting married was the ticket for me, and well, that ticket to paradise was not ticket to paradise. It was more like holy blank blank. Okay, I gotta fix this because I gotta get my gear right. Actually, I need to put this on a little table. So, um, I can be ambidextrous and multitask. Um, yeah, getting married at a young age. A lot of young girls do that because they think that getting married is going to make their life, like perfect. I did watch a lot of television. I watched a lot of romance movies. Oh, that's me, the romance. I'm, well, love is a good thing if you find somebody, the right person. Hold on. Oh my God, what's going on here? I'm having operating difficulties again. I don't get it. Hold on. All right, there you go. Wait, are you gonna move? Don't move. That's because you're not on something steady. I have you on. I'll figure it out. But yeah, getting married at a young age, I don't recommend it. But like I said, I'm not the only young girl who did that. Well, I was a young girl. Now I'm an OG for old girl. Uh, but a lot of young girls get married because they think that they're going to get out of the environment they're in, and my environment that I was in, well, it wasn't it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I'm not going to disparage my mother, but there was neglect. There was, emotional neglect. I mean, for hi. I don't know who you people are. Something. Hello. I don't want people coming on here, but yeah. I mean, having children and just having to take care of everyday life, you know, a lot of kids get neglected. A lot of, and they don't even realize it. Then they figure it out later on in life. You're like, oh, is that why I made those choices? Is that why that was familiar to me? Finally figured it out, but like I figured it out later on, but kind of got the lesson a little bit kind of too late. But it's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Thank you, Simeon 504. Uh, no, I don't know how to stop it from people commenting, but if people say stuff like that's like not cool, and it's like I'm gonna just block you. I'm not gonna even like respond, but no. Um, Yeah, so like I said, raising kids is a lot. So life is a lot. So there are people that we were neglected. We weren't like given the nurturing that we need. I mean, I got no complaints. I mean, because I'm doing. I woke up, so I'm good. I'm good, and I always make the best of every day, no matter what it is, because that's what you have to do. That's what you have to do. Um, I gotta get. I gotta get. Um, a moderator, moderator. Okay. Um, but so yeah, getting back to that, a lot of people they didn't receive the proper nurturing, and so you got to make the best of your life. But I mean, but I don't have any complaints because look at what is going on in our world. Look at what we are contributing to. I'm not going to get into politics, but Alhamdulillah, Rahman Rahim. God is God. God is God. And monotheistic. Allah is monotheistic. So, but getting back to people that, have been neglected, that happens. And parenting is a very big, enormous task. And when you have unexpected events that happen in life that come at you, and you don't, you have children to take care of, well, you have to deal with what is you're confronting with in life. So then at that point in time, especially only one parent, you know, kids will be left to fend on their own. So basically, I was left to fend on my own from a young age. I mean, we all were, but my younger sister was very close with my mother. My younger sister, like, never wanted to leave my mother's side. I never wanted to leave her side either. But then I was always into sports, going out and swimming, playing paddleball when I was a kid, playing stickball, playing football, touch football. That's how I cracked my tooth when I was a kid. I didn't listen to my mother. She told me when I came home from school, I'll never forget. My memory goes back until about the age of 3. I can remember stuff as far back as 3, like 3 to 4 years old. But anyway, I was going somewhere with that, and I just like totally lost my train of thought. But okay, talking about family, talking about kids. Yeah, kids get, kids can get, pushed to the back burner. And it's not that the parents don't love the kids, but I mean, you have to take care of life. So, you know, let's put it this way: we always had everything we needed. I mean, yeah, me, I was always like as a little kid, you're watching cartoons or something, or you see like, new toys. Oh, I want this, that's typical. But I mean, we didn't live in a life of luxury, but we had everything we needed. We were well fed, we were clothed, we had our clothing, and my mother was a handicapped woman, and she had us like drill sergeants. Like we'd come home from school, we went to Catholic school. I would wash our in the sink our skirts, and the jackets were polyester, so they would go into the washer. And like we'd wash them like almost every day we came home from school, you know or like twice a week, the jackets. But the skirts got washed every day, and the blouses, and blouse in the washing machine, the skirt by hand because it was wool. And I remember doing that. So I I don't get parents today who cater to their kids. Funny story, my friend, she lives in Florida now. My good friend, we haven't spoken, but we text. Bianca, she was here one time. She she had gone out, and she was going to be over here in this area, and she had said she was going out, and I said, all right. And she came over here, and she ended up spending the night. So when she got up, we were having coffee, and my son was living here. So my son was in the room, and he had to get up to go to work. So I go in his room, get up, Tommy, get up, get up. She's like, Oh my God. Oh my God. You, you don't, she goes, that's how you wake up your son? And I'm like, listen, nobody powders your rear end in life. So the sooner he understands that, and he's understood that since he's young, that's how it goes. He had to get up and go to work. She's like, oh, I wake my son up. And I'm like, touch him, honey, honey, you gotta get up. Come on, son. I don't want to say his name. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. And I'm like, okay, well, that works for you. Get up. Why pamper kids? You pamper them when they're babies. When they get older, you give them the basics that they need. But they have to learn to do for themselves. They have to learn to do. Um, kids don't cater to kids. When I was younger, as soon as I was tall enough to reach the water, besides I got my own. Anyway, um, as soon okay, yeah, person is reported. As soon as I was tall enough to do the laundry machine, son do the laundry. But the same son, as soon as tall enough, and besides the facts that he has issues and stuff, he's self sufficient. Even the last technically I could have gone I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for doing that, but I had to work. I mean, I had to work. So he used to come home. I would call him, and I was home like in about an hour and a half. So he was home alone for like the tops maybe 2 hours. Or my husband, we weren't married then, the fireman, he would come home and whatever we were going to do for that night for dinner, because I always had food. But anyway, um, I have to sign off. People are getting ridiculous here, asking a lot of silly questions. And oh wow, is that a pimple? Oh no, that's why the dog bit me. My dog, my miniature pincher. He was such a little nasty, arrogant dog, but he was cute. He bit me on my cheek. He was I went to go, and he got me, and he got a good chunk. Mm. He, I had to put him down, but he was a nasty dog. Anyway, so I'm gonna sign off. Get all these people coming on asking these questions now. I don't want this. Okay, goodbye. Remove. Remove. I gotta remove a lot of people because people are getting ridiculous. Anyway, the moral of the story tonight is uh, don't pamper your kids. Because when you pamper them, they become what I call pansy, a pansy, a blank blank. And you don't want to raise a pansy blank blank because life is going to kick you around enough. And you know kids have to be to um hate speech report. Thanks to the report. Yeah. um oh, oh, this is the hair look tonight. Conditioned. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. And be kind to each other. Be kind and be correct, because when you're not correct, it comes back and it bites you. And I bet you somebody who might be watching me or has their little bots or little fans watching, well, you do something wrong to somebody that you should not have done, yeah, you're gonna be confronted about it, and it's gonna be dealt with. So, but the longer it's you know remains without being resolved, you know, it just keeps adding up. Anyway, yeah, that's in regards to, for those who are watching, in regards to an incident that involves me and another party of an SA that occurred, and the person is a public figure in a municipality where I live in, and yeah, and so it's going to get resolved. It's going to get resolved, and how it's going to get resolved is going to be through a suit. All right, and where monetary damages will be provided to me because of the act of from what you did. Yeah. So, um, does anyone understand the difference between yes and no? A red light is stop. A green light is go. A yellow light is proceed. Slow down with caution because you got to stop. So stop is no. Yeah. Yeah. It's so funny. I do a lot of creative work and stuff and like design things that I do. And I have these crystal ornaments. And, well, sometimes those ornaments have to be, you know, hung out to dry, because people think that their ornaments entitle them to do whatever they want. Yeah. In the little fantasy world, you do whatever you want, not in the real world. But anyway, on that note, I'm going to sign off. And I hope everybody had a great day. And you know what? It's so funny. It's not funny, it's tragic. But now, from what I understand, there's been a state of emergency down south in the state of Florida. A state of emergency from weather. And, I found out that in the state of Florida, uh, the word climate change has been expunged from every piece of literature in schools. But apparently, um, that's a no-no because, well, we all know what's happening. Anyway, on that note, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay well, stay hydrated, take care of your appointments at the doctor, and do the right thing by people. Till next time. Peace.